TB12 method?
The TB12 method?
It could.
Remember that, guys? Yeah. That was all over the place.
Is
this the reason why he's having such a great year?
He can no longer eat dairy, milk, cheese.
Let's get on Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Jules, what's the first thing you think of when you hear the name Caleb Williams?
New age swag.
Ooh, and why is that? Can you explain more? Go into more detail?
He's the young generation. He's what it's going to be. Like, when we were young, we had our flair. He's got his flair. He paints his fingernails. He's like the first NIL quarterback, if you think about it. He's like the first kid that made money in college, that had all these pressures, and now transferred into the National Football League. He's the beginning of what, we're going to see. And it's a great thing.
Yeah, it is a great thing. And also kind of like he was the first one to, get all those NIL deals too, but also one of the first ones to, when the transfer portal opened and all that crazy stuff in college football, he was one of the biggest stories, biggest players ever to go from Oklahoma as a starter and then go all the way. What, did he win the Heisman Trophy at Oklahoma? No, he won it at USC, but he was the starter at Oklahoma and then transferred to USC, and that was one of the biggest storylines because he was the biggest player in college football at the time, and that kind of led the path to other players, being able to do that now and have that, determination, hey, I can transfer and become a starter still and dominate at another program and even win a Heisman Trophy just like he did at USC.
Also, like players following coaches, because Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma, went to USC. Kind of like the Indiana guy brought like his half his roster to Indiana when he went there from wherever.
Where did that Indiana guy come from?
James Madison.
And he brought James Madison players to Indiana. So he brought James Madison players to a Power 5 conference and still dominating. Yeah. I love that guy at Indiana, dude. He has all 2-star players and they just play together. It's like the Patriots.
But that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they've gotten some guys, and they, shit.
All right. Well,
let's get back to Caleb.
Let's get back to Caleb. But curveball. We can hit the curveball when it's thrown at us real quick. Yeah.
Kirk Cignetti.
All right. Well, what makes Caleb Williams so special, Jules?
I think the improv ability. He's not a big guy, but he's like a strong runner. If you watch him in the pocket, for me, like he's got a great knack of the pocket. Sometimes it hurts him because he does it too much. He's a lot faster than what you think. He can make any throw on the field. He's got a laser of an arm. Like when you watch him throw those deep in cuts, he puts him right on those guys' freaking shoulder pads, like right in between their chests. He can zoom the ball. And I think it's that that Patrick Mahomes kind of thing that like really got him hot in college. Like his ability to make the play after the play broke down. You see a lot of that specialness. It's been real fun to watch him with Ben Johnson this year because, the NFL, when you have those kind of escape abilities, those are great. But those are great like 5 times a game, maybe 6 times a game. A lot of pro football is like not making mistakes, getting your team in the right call, executing what's going on. And then, to have the ability to use that superpower when it's controlled is like the ultimate. So like it's been really fun to watch him this year because he's morphing into a pro quarterback in front of our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because that escape stuff is awesome.
It is. It's like he's a magician out there sometimes. His athletic ability is what really rises him to the top because he can make all the throws. He can dot the I's and cross the T's as a quarterback with the football when throwing it across the field or a deep ball. But then to have that athletic ability and be able to make, things happen on the fly is what truly makes him special. And then you pair him up with a guy that has so much knowledge like Ben Johnson who knows how to utilize a quarterback like him. And that's why you're seeing the success this year. The Bears are like 7-3 right now, 8-3. right now going into this Black Friday game. And just the ability for him to make the wild throws, and then his athleticism paired up with Ben Johnson is what flipped this program from last year. And also the ability to protect him. Last year, he was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL as a rookie. Like, how can you have, like, what is it? Confidence. That's what it is. How can you have confidence as a rookie if you're getting sacked as the highest sacked player in the NFL as just a young buck? Like, there's no confidence built up. So they're protecting him this year as well, and he's showing his ability now and why he's such a great quarterback and was taken number 1 overall.
1,000%. And you gotta, the Bears helped him out by getting Dahlman, Jackson, and Tooney to solidify the front. The
shout out to Tooney.
Old Tooney still doing it.
Is Tooney going to go to? Are the Bears going to go to the Super Bowl this year just because Tooney's on the team?
I mean, Tooney's a good luck charm.
Yeah, he sure is.
Maybe Tooney's the guy.
Yeah, great guy.
He is
great guy.
But Caleb, he really is pretty good with pressure, man. If you think about it. Like, the amount of pressure that he's had coming into his NFL career, the amount all the sports talk shows talk about him, his every move, his every good throw, his every bad throw, his every mishaps, his every, time he looks, his body language, he's under a huge microscope, and it's been really cool to see him ignore the noise, still be himself, but ignore the noise and really get wrapped up in what the game's really about. The preparation, the going out and executing on Sundays, and the making the relationships with your teammates. Like, that's been I feel like that's been showed on the TV when I'm watching him. Getting better and better. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you got to realize this is third system in 3 years. This is a completely different system than last year. That's tough stuff. That's tough stuff, especially from a guy that was in the shotgun most of his career until this point. Getting under that center, getting your hand on that center's ball sack, like that's a different game. The footwork, the where your eyes are at the line of scrimmage, the communication, like it's been really fun to watch, and I hope he has a great finish to the year, because this is when the season really is really when you're judged is by this part of the season.
Thanksgiving is it,
Black Friday.
And now it's Black Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so you can really judge the performance of a player and a team. But what's one thing Caleb can work on that can take the Bears to the next level as well? He's got all these traits that makes him so good, but there's always something a player can work on, no matter, what type of player you are in the NFL or position. What's one thing that he could truly get better at that will help not just himself, but the team as well?
I think what he's doing right now, his operational skills, his ability to communicate in the huddle, both plays with the personnel group, his ability to get to the line of scrimmage, and he's got to be able to look and see the field like the offensive coordinator does. He needs to improve on just playing a little more boring football. Get the ball out, for the next down. Get the ball out to our check down. And he's doing these things not at like the rapid pro all-time winning quarterback level yet, but like that's what he has to do. He needs to improve on the boring football. He needs to improve on taking the layups.
Great
he needs
point.
to improve on not taking the hits, which he's been sacked half his left. He's only been sacked, I think, 16 times this year, going into last weekend or whatever. So like they've done that. They've taken care of that. But the boring layup footballs, he needs to get better at that, I think. Yes. And he's doing that, and he'll get better at that with time on task in the system.
Yes. So we're saying how much he improved from his rookie season to his second year, but there's one piece that we're missing. I'm not sure if it was fake news or if it was real news, but in the offseason, I read that he went on the Tom Brady diet. Remember that?
Did he go on TB12 diet?
You guys remember that? Like, I wasn't sure if that was fake news or real news. And if it's real, do you think that's helping him out?
TB12 method?
The TB12 method?
It could.
Remember that, guys? Yeah. That was all over the place.
Is
this the reason
Alex?
why he's having such a great year?
Did he contact Alex? No strawberries.
I don't
no
know.
Caffeine?
I don't know about the body treatment part, but I read that he was doing his whole entire diet.
No dairy.
He's doing. If this is true, I mean, I want to know if he's really sticking to it and if this is helping him or not.
So since starting the diet, he can no longer eat dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt, or ice cream. No beer, no wine, no any alcoholic beverages. Sausage, bacon, deli meats, red meats, all should be avoided. Bread, pasta, cereal, baked goods, see ya later. Prepackaged snacks, chips, cookies, I don't think so. White sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and refined sugars, not a chance.
Yeah.
Cakes, pastries, and candies, see ya. Wheat, rye, barley, tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, potatoes, beans, lentils, chickpeas, soy products, trans fats, hydrogenic oils, coffee, caffeinated teas, or energy drinks, packaged fruits, fruit juices that are not 100%.
All right, Jules, we get it.
And
We get
certain
it.
fruit. And
All right.
if I swear to God, if there is table salt,
Yes.
you're done. No MSG either.
If he has any table saw, even one little nugget of a drip of a table saw, that's an interception.
That could be
Interception
interception.
right there
That's
on the
why he's
spot.
full.
Yes.
Full Himalayan salt. What is it? Himalayan.
Yes.
He's the pink salt.
Yes. Oh man.
Good for him. No,
And
you know what that tells me?
Everything you just read off, I think I've had since last night. Yeah. I mean, I was at Shake Shack. I had a double cheeseburger. I had the confetti milkshake for the holiday season that tasted like ice cream cake. It was the most ridiculous thing of all time. The fried chicken nuggets, all the soy sauce, that barbecue sauce that had probably everything in it, and fries.
You know who's not eating that right now?
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yep. He's not.
And that's why he's having his best season right
That
now.
is why.
It's the TB.
Yes.
You know, but there is something to be said, all jokes aside. If he is committing to something like that, that's what you want to see your quarterback do.
100%. That means he's truly focused and cares about his craft, and that's why he's having such a great year this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're taking care of yourself like that, that means you are also going to concentrate on football just like the way you're taking care of yourself.
It's in all facets of life.
It does. It trickles down to everything then.
Will he be the first Bear to throw for 4,000 yards?
I mean,
ever?
What's crazy is for such a historic program, there has never been a quarterback that has thrown for 4,000 yards, which is kind of sad for the Chicago franchise. Like, I think, though, that he will become the first 4,000-yard quarterback.
This year? He's got 2,300 right now, 7 games to go.
Maybe this year. That's a possibility if all of a sudden they just turn up the Jets even more. But I think in the future, if not this year, I think it's going to happen with him. He will be the first to hit 4,000 yards.
Lastly, we need the Gronkstradamus prediction. What will Caleb Williams' stat line be today on Black Friday?
Oh, well, this guy ain't no discount. I can tell you that. He was getting paid in college, big money.
Big money.
He got first round pick. He's getting big money, so he ain't no discount.
Philly, though. Philly defense.
He's like a designer brand.
Philly
Designer
defense.
brand don't give discounts. How do I know? Because I tried negotiating for discounts in designer brand stores when I was buying a dress for Camille, and they were just looking at me with like 5 eyes. Like, excuse me, big man, we don't give discounts here, not even 10%.
Wait,
So this is Caleb Williams.
You went to like Gucci or something that you were trying to...
No, it was at Dolce Gabbana.
Yeah.
We bought a dress there,
Dolce
but you
Gabbana.
gotta let Camille tell the story about me.
You tried to
me
get a-
negotiating at the store. It's class. She will tell the story one day, dude. You'll be dying laughing.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's not really me trying to get a discount. It's just me trying to be shits and giggles and
Yeah.
just see what I can pull off and get and laugh. But that's Caleb Williams. He's a designer brand. He ain't no discount, which is understandable. So.
Ooh.
So he's gonna go for the Eagles defense.
Eagles defense, Big Banjo. pretty
I
damn
don't
good.
know. The Eagles are winning this game. I already said, but Caleb Williams, he's still gonna do decent. He's gonna go for throw for 210, right around 210 yards and like a touchdown or two.
How many rushing yards?
He had that table salt, so 1 interception.
He had a little.
Yeah.
Hey, he had table salt at Thanksgiving, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Thanksgiving, got him.
That's a
And
tough-
rushing yards, that's where he's going to thrive more. He's going to have a pretty solid rushing game. I'm going to give him 55 rushing yards.
55 yards. That's a lot of yards for
Oh,
QB.
fine. 42.
No.
42. You're right. the table salt's going to hold him down as well. So 42 rushing yards.
All right. What kind of dude is Caleb Williams? Is he a stud? Is he a freak? Is he a dog whiz? Or he's a dude's dude?
Oh,
He's pretty whizzy.
yeah, he's whizzy, you know.
I bet you he's probably a cool ass dude in the locker room.
Yeah, I bet so.
Like young, cool confidence, like Gen Z swag.
Yeah, he probably has all the Gen Z fans for sure. No
But
doubt.
I'm saying,
All
like in the
young
locker
bucks.
room, you know, the young dudes probably love him.
Yeah, definitely. Teammates love him.
His teammates love him.
Yeah, they do. They do. I wouldn't say dog. I mean, he's not a dog like that.
You know
He's
what?
not running people over.
I
Like
think
that's like Baker Mayfield's a dog. Like
He's a Heisman Trophy winner.
yes.
Was a unanimous All-American. He was the #1 pick of all time. I don't think dogs paint their fingernails.
Nah, they don't.
But for sure, he is on 3. 1, 2, 3. Stud. He's a stud for sure, man.
No
He's had
doubt.
all the hype his whole life. He's been the guy his whole life. And he's proved everyone right.
And as a stud, I saw him. I don't know if it was an AI clip. See, I got to always check or say that first because I don't know if I get tricked by Instagram and AI anymore. But like this guy walked off like a limo bus in like Florida or something with like 5 models. I was like, that's Studley right there.
He's a studly guy.
That reminds us of us being cool back in the day.